Okay, this is a closed video designed for the DLGC office administrator and staff. If you're here as an invited guest, please be aware that the commentary is aimed at our people and wasn't intended for general release. So, this is your normal login screen, as you know, and if you watched the last tutorial aimed at the members, you would see that I renewed my membership online. And the first way you'll know about that is if you, on a daily basis or even an hourly basis, go to renewals pending. You'll see that I've appeared in the list, and you can see that I paid by backs. At this point, you obviously need to check the daily backs printouts to make sure that the payments come through. Once you are satisfied with that, once you're satisfied that the members actually paid, either by backs or credit card or debit card when they phoned you, then all you need to do is come to this list, find them and select pay. That will then take you through the process. You can then key in the amount tendered, in which case it's £527.50. I think. Let me just check my maths. 27, 37, 47. Yeah, £27. £527.50. That's the actual amount they've paid you. Okay, that's all you need to worry about. You keep the payment method correct as backs. If they've changed their mind, and they, as we know, they did last year, and they paid by some other method, then change it at this stage. Just simply click on the drop-down menu and select the method that they've actually used to pay. Now, this has a knock-on effect on Gary's reports at the end of the month, so do make sure that you correctly record the actual payment method. Okay, once you're happy with that, then click on I'm happy, go ahead. System will whiz and burr and bring you to the next screen, which just asks you to confirm. The net amount is £527.50 and the price that they paid, so click on OK, or save I should say, and it will tell you that the payment has been applied to my account. Now the next thing we'll do is work out the date and the payment method, and then if everything is okay and it's within the prescribed time period, then it will tell you that it's about to apply the discount. So again, click OK. Again, it will come up with a confirmation screen. You don't need to change any of this up here. It should be all automatic, and then you click on save. Discount has been applied. That's all there is to it. Dead easy. If you refresh that screen now, you'll find that I have disappeared. Let's call up the account so you can just follow it through. And here I am. And if we go to the financial tab, click on the transaction list, you will see that there's a prompt payment discount recorded, there's the renewal fee payment recorded, and below that there are the actual charges, the T21 site fee and the subscription renewal, and of course there's all my flights before that period of time. So everything transfers through, no problem whatsoever. If for any reason you need to, if you made a mistake and you need to roll back and start again, then you can quite easily do that by clicking on the roll back renewal. That will remove all the transactions and it will reset. Let me just go back to the members tab. Okay, it will reset the renewed status and the date to the last one that was in the list before this renewal the renewal took place. So in my case, it would go back to being renewed, but the date, the status change would revert to back to sometime last year, and that means you can start the whole process again, either manually yourselves or ask the member to redo it, which is probably not going to be a good idea. So that's all there is to it. The next thing we need to cover is what happens when some paper forms come back into the office, and in actual fact that is exactly the same as you've seen on the other video aimed at the members. You simply go to either members or renewal time, it's actually in both places, and you click on renew a member. The only thing you need to do is different is you actually key in the membership number of the person that you are going to do it for, which will be on the bottom of the paper forms that we send out. So in this case, it's going to be a flying decoration actually for Warwick Horn. I happen to know his number inside out and back to front. And we'll say in this instance that he pays by credit card. We click on save. In this case, there are no sites available, obviously, because this is the test site, and I don't have all the information logged into that. So we click on OK, continue. Okay, so he's got a subscription renewal, but it's detected that it's paid by credit card, and of course credit card is one of those payment methods where we do not offer the discount because it costs us in charges. So again, we quickly say I'm happy, go ahead. Again, then get a message up and click OK. So the screens are actually identical to the ones that the member sees. So that if, for example, somebody's brought cash in or brought a check in with the forms, and you need to record the payment there and then, again, simply go back to the renewals pending. You'll find that one that you've just done, once you've refreshed the screen, is actually there, and do exactly the same as you did with other members. Just click on pay and go through the process. In fact, let's just do that to finish it off, just to give you a bit of confidence. Click on pay for Warwick Horn. His amount is tendered is the full amount of 375, which you then type in. Click on I'm happy, go ahead. There's the confirmation screen, which you click. Payment has been applied to member. And you notice now that you did not get the option to apply the discount fee because there's no discount allowed. And that basically, ladies and gentlemen, is all you need to do. The only one caveat I would say is that we do occasionally get some members who pay for two people on one check. I'm thinking in terms of Greasy, for instance, who will pay Chris's associate membership on the same check as his own. Apologies for that. The only way to do that, you can obviously do it. You would need to apply the charges, as you've seen, individually to each account. But then, when the description box comes up, simply put a note in so that Gary can pick it up, that it's one check or one cash payment received, so that he's not sort of looking around for rogue checks lying around. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, give me a call. Because it's quite easy, as long as you go through the same process for each individual member and apply the payment, then we can pick that up in the financial records later on. End of message. Have fun, and don't forget, I am not on holiday this year, so I will be around. If in doubt, call, don't guess. Cheers, bye.